Severe weather now, but we are tracking the alert day conditions for the rest of this evening into your Saturday in the full forecast.
Plus, the Secret Service unveiling the security measures that'll be in place during the 2024 Republican National Convention in Milwaukee. And later, President Biden and former President Trump preparing for next week's debate. What strategists from both parties say the candidates' approaches might be that night. We welcome you to News 3 Now at 6. Well, thanks for joining us. Our active weather pattern continues as we officially turn the page into summer here in Wisconsin. Parts of the viewing area could be in for more severe weather over the weekend. For more on what we can expect through tonight and into the weekend, let's check your first warn forecast and meteorologist Blaze Keller. Blaze?
And, you know, we had one severe thunderstorm move through parts of Dane County into Jefferson County earlier this afternoon. We're quiet, though, for now. However, we are still going to keep that alert day through the rest of this evening as a warm front draped across southern Wisconsin could spark maybe 1-2 more severe thunderstorms before we head overnight. Not seeing a lot of lightning with these storms, just a lot of heavy rain, which we certainly don't need. So let's take a look back at that severe thunderstorm. Watch off towards Madison, those spikes and those light greens. That's that supercell that tried to ride that warm front, but as soon as it left the warm front, it lost a lot of its strength. So that's why that storm quickly died on out. However, it did have a little bit of rotation, so we tracked that out. Thankfully, nothing confirmed in the way of a tornado. We did see that some trees were knocked down, though, in Sun Prairie. Now, as we look ahead to really your Saturday, this same system exits, and along its cold front, it's going to bring some strong winds, and up until then, we're going to be dealing with heavy rain, the threat for isolated hail, strong wind gusts, and that isolated tornado threat, too. Flood watch in effect for nearly all of our coverage area, except for Walworth County, until 7 o'clock Saturday. There's the look for the outlook for the rest of your Friday. That slight risk, including parts of Dane County. We are going to track out what Saturday may look like and really time out when that line of strong storms will move through the area. That's coming up later on in the 6 o'clock hour.
All right, Blaze, thanks. And stay up to date on the weather with our First Warn Forecast weather app. It has hourly forecasts, road conditions, and the latest radar. You can download it for free in your phone's app store. Just search WISC Weather. We are still waiting for an update on the fate of former UW-La Crosse Chancellor Joe Gow's tenured faculty position. That decision now in the hands of 5 of his peers. Yesterday, Gow presented his case and called on his lone witness, interim Chancellor Betsy Morgan. The hearing ended with closing statements from both sides. Gow claims he and his wife's appearances in online pornography have not affected the overall image of the university. UW-La Crosse officials made arguments to the contrary. Now the panel will decide whether or not Gow will keep that tenured faculty position at UW-La Crosse. The Lafayette County woman accused of poisoning her husband back in 2022 has pleaded no contest to lesser charges in the case. 51-year-old Amanda Chapin of Argyle was originally charged with attempted first-degree intentional homicide. During a plea hearing today, she was found guilty of first-degree recklessly endangering safety. Chapin was charged after her then-husband, Gary Chapin, was taken to a hospital and later fell into a coma. Blood work showed he had barbiturates in his system. She is scheduled for sentencing on July 25th. Happening in Milwaukee, 2 teenagers are hurt. An unborn child is dead after an armed carjacking and a police shooting. Authorities tried stopping a stolen car they say was used in a carjacking yesterday afternoon. The driver then led police on a chase, driving into a construction area before being blocked by a cement truck. Officers demanded the suspects get out. The driver backed up into a squad car. In turn, an officer shot at the vehicle, hitting 2 people.
This should never happen. This is unacceptable, and everyone who hears this should be appalled and angered.
The 2 people shot were teenagers, an 18-year-old woman and a 17-year-old boy. The 18-year-old was pregnant. She is currently in the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Her unborn child did not survive the shooting. The 17-year-old also has serious injuries. 4 others were in the vehicle, all teenagers. These crimes come just after some choice words by former President Trump. He reportedly called Milwaukee a, quote, horrible city in a closed-door meeting with Republicans. But some of his allies say that Donald Trump was simply talking about crime in the city. News 3 Now's Michelle Renee Quinn breaks down Milwaukee crime data to provide some context.
The Milwaukee Police Department says so far this year, overall crime in the city is less than it was last year. These statistics are from Q1 data, which is January 1st through March 31st. In the first quarter of 2024, homicides decreased by 39% compared to Q1 last year. Non-fatal shootings are down 27%, and total violent crime dropped 8%. Additional homicides have occurred since the start of the second quarter, but they're still down by about 25%. Q1 crime is down overall from peak pandemic years 2020 and 2021. Police and the mayor credit community engagement and outreach, but say guns are still the biggest problem.
Well, we are less than a month away now from the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee, and today the Secret Service released its final security plans for the event's perimeter. Our political reporter Will Keneally has a breakdown for us. Will?
Well, Eric, if you're looking to take a picture at that bronze fawn statue next month, it may be a little bit harder to get around.
Been busy preparing for any possible scenario, including planned and pop-up demonstrations.
The Secret Service confirmed today what the security perimeter will look like for next month's RNC. The yellow band around the Fiserv Forum you see here will be closed down to cars. The red band is completely closed off unless you are credentialed for the convention.
The RNC plan has also been tested and reinforced through 7 interagency exercises over the past 4 months, including tabletop and field training operations, which allow our law enforcement partners to test the security plans through numerous different scenarios.
The Secret Service is also preparing for the possibility of protests. The plan includes 2 designated protest zones outside of the RNC's hard perimeter, that red zone.
The shared goal is for everyone to be able to express their views lawfully while ensuring a secure environment for delegates, convention attendees, and the general public. We are also intentional about creating a plan that minimizes disruptions to the community as much as possible.
Now, the Republican National Convention will be July 15th through the 18th.
Will, thank you. And the first presidential debate is now less than a week away, and it could be a make-or-break moment for both President Biden and former President Trump. President Joe Biden gathering with trusted aides at Camp David for several days of intense debate prep. The president's former chief of staff, Ron Klain, who has been working with Democratic candidates for decades, is among those helping President Biden get ready.
Looking for Biden to give the same performance he did in the previous debates, but also to do what he did in the State of the Union, which is to surprise expectations.
Meanwhile, former President Trump is leaning on help from some of his top contenders for vice president. That includes Senators J.D. Vance of Ohio and Marco Rubio of Florida, as well as policy experts and outside allies to help brief him.
I think the former president needs to practice with his team, particularly on how he may respond to some difficult questions, maybe about January 6th, maybe questions about some of the legal issues that he currently faces.
The first debate is scheduled for next Thursday. That's June 27th at 8 p.m. our time on CNN. Heads up to commuters, a pair of Madison road construction projects will start next week. Could impact your drive. Starting at 7 on Monday morning near campus, crews will begin construction on Lake Street. That project starts on the south side of University Avenue at North Lake. Multiple lanes and intersections will have restrictions. If you use those roads to get to work, you should expect delays. Also starting Monday on the far west side near the Linden Park neighborhood, you won't be able to use a section of Valley View Road. Crews are shutting down Valley View from South Point Road to just past Lone Oak Lane. It's to continue work on the Thousand Oaks project. The full excavation closure will last several weeks. City of Madison expects those roads to reopen in early August. Coming up on News 3 Now at 6 as people head outdoors for the summer, how you can protect yourself from mosquitoes, plus breaking the stigma for men seeking help for mental health issues. What one psychiatrist says can help when we come back.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6, brought to you by Gruber Law Offices.
At Gruber Law Offices, we know how to win. Real cases, real results. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
When it's time for better storage, Dakota Closets is the solution. Menards carries a great selection of closets that are perfect for any space. For home offices, laundry rooms, standard closets, and even storage for your kids' playrooms. There are so many ways to store your items. And with Dakota Closets, you can do it with style and ease. Right now, get this Dakota Closet system for $329.29 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
We're looking for 200 homeowners this month interested in getting new landscape borders. Our cutting-edge materials and installation process ensures that your borders will not fade, discolor, or disconnect and will look beautiful for years to come. All covered by our extensive lifetime warranty. Visit the website or call the number for your new borders today.
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
I'm 82.
86.
90 years young.
Eric Hovde thinks people like us shouldn't be able to vote.
If you're in a nursing home, you only have 5-6 month life expectancy. Almost nobody in a nursing home is in a point to vote.
Son, I've served this country. I think I can handle a ballot.
What a jerk.
Eric Hovde, I'm fully aware of whom I'm voting for, and it won't be you.
It's time for the Madison Parade of Homes, exclusively sponsored by Nuns. Don't miss your chance to tour 32 newly constructed homes filled with the newest trends and products. Go to MadisonParadeOfHomes.com and purchase your tickets today.
The nation's top call for action team is going strong at News 3 Now, with more than 160 cases closed and over $444,000 recovered. If you need help moving forward, call for action only on News 3 Now. You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. June marks Men's Health Month, and the goal is to spread awareness about men's mental health issues. The month is used to break the stigma around men seeking care for mental health. Some warning signs that someone is struggling could be isolation or detachment. One psychiatrist at Rogers Behavioral Health says creating a safe space for open communication can help.
Sometimes individuals are not the best at being the ones coming forward and acknowledging that they're struggling. And so sometimes it is, being able to see if someone's isolating more, if they're not kind of doing the things that they need to be doing, kind of being the one to reach out and asking how they're doing, asking if they need help. And then that way they can kind of plug into the resources that they do need.
Now, if you or someone you know is struggling, you can call 988, the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Well, the summertime offers plenty of opportunities to get outside and enjoy the great outdoors, but along with the good, we also have to deal with some of those more annoying aspects. We're talking about mosquitoes here, and health experts say the pesky insects pose danger of spreading diseases like West Nile, Zika, and malaria. Some ways to protect against mosquitoes include the obvious: wearing permethrin-treated clothing and gear to help prevent bites, and also getting rid of standing water around your house where those mosquitoes like to breed. Well, next week, News 3 Now will once again partner with Babies and Beyond for the community baby shower. Together, we've been able to help hundreds of families over the years by providing necessities for expectant mothers and also newborns. Some items needed are diapers, clothing, other critical supplies. The event will start on Monday, the 24th. It'll run through the 29th. For a list of drop-off sites, just head to the story. We have a link at channel3000.com. So still ahead, where people in Beloit can now go for an open swim as they wait for the Kruger pool to get fixed. Plus, pianos on parade, how some local artists are combining music and art in the Sun Prairie community. And how much rain can we expect from these storms over the weekend? Blaze returns. His complete forecast after the break.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. Whether you're headed across town or across the country, we get you tires and batteries, trust and care during our summer tire sale. Right now, buy 3 tires, get 1 free with up to a $100 rebate on select sets of 4 Cooper and Goodyear tires. Plus, rewards members get an extra $25 instant savings on any set of 4. And for all your power needs, Blaine's brand vehicle batteries start at $43.99. Tires and batteries, trust and care at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Turn your old deck into dollars. You can trade in your old deck and earn cash back towards a brand new deck that is backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. All you have to do is visit TradeInMyDeck.com, answer a few quick questions, and you'll see your estimated trade-in value instantly. Visit TradeInMyDeck.com.
Baraboo Furniture and Mattress is now open. Over $1 million of quality name brands on display, including Flex Steel, Best, England, Spring Air, Ashley, Amish Furniture, and much more. All in stock and on sale. With an acre of quality name brand furniture in our beautiful new showroom, you're sure to find just what you're looking for. Get special free financing. All credit welcome. Hurry in today to Baraboo Furniture and Mattress, where your satisfaction is our guarantee.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And I did this to my father weather. We were at home. So we applied it to his under eye bags. And let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view. And now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Certain this is going to work?
Nothing to it.
For Imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
The Sun Prairie Business Improvement District is teaming up with several local artists to merge music and the visual arts. The effort is part of the district's community art making project. News 3 Now photojournalist Brian Mesmer met up with one of the artists who helped create this piano parade.
Music is cathartic, art is cathartic, it's meditative, it's good for you. This was an effort to make this a public piano installation. We put a call out on my socials for asking for piano donations. The piano had to be old enough and in rough enough condition that we could warrant painting it and putting it outside, but new enough that I could still tune it and it could be enjoyed for a few weeks outside. We've got 8 pianos. One is a community piano where we can get the community involved in painting, and then local artists, including myself, to get them all painted and installed in downtown Sun Prairie, and then also have them be available for Make Music Sun Prairie.
I was playing a song, the Charlie Brown theme. It's hard to walk past a piano and not want to play it because everybody, I think, has a little bit of music in them.
Good. They just started piano lessons about 2 weeks ago. Music has always been a part of my life. And for my kids, what I notice is that they have rhythm. They're really good at math. They can, you know, when they sit down at a piano, they sing perfectly on pitch because we listen to the radio, we're singing all the time. And it's just a way that we can have fun together, isn't it?
It's interactive, beautiful art where they can sit down and make music. No matter if they play piano or they can just play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, they can sit down and enjoy these pianos, and we just want it to be fun and free and a creative space for folks.
Again, we want to thank our photojournalist Brian Mesmer for that story. You can find where the pianos are located on Downtown Sun Prairie's Facebook, Instagram, and at downtownsunprairiewi.com. Make Music Madison is also back, part of a worldwide celebration of music and the longest day of summer. Madison began participating in the day back in 2013 and now has the largest event in America. Anyone can participate, no matter your age or skill level. Artists will be at more than 100 locations around the city performing. You can find those locations at makemusicmadison.org. May see some rain and thunderstorms move through the area today and tomorrow. Blaze has a complete forecast.
That is right. We are continuing to track showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder here as we go into the rest of your Friday evening. We did have some severe weather earlier, but now that has pushed more into Milwaukee. Not seeing as many lightning signatures across southern Wisconsin, so we're losing the energy of these storms. There wasn't a lot for them to really capitalize on, especially towards the surface, but one thunderstorm did, and as I mentioned, it's pushing more into the Heartland area right now. We watch a line of showers and maybe a few rumbles of thunder extend from essentially Lake Michigan all the way back into the Madison area, up near Prairie du Sac, into the Beaver Dam area, and then as we even extend our look further west, back into Gaze Mills, Viroqua, we're drying out now, but this line of showers and a few rumbles of thunder extends all the way back up into parts of Juneau and Adams County. Farther to the south, though, state line communities, you haven't seen any rain. In fact, you're actually seeing some sunshine right now. I just checked our tower cam in that area across southern Wisconsin, and it's sunny, so it's really where you're at in this afternoon. But tomorrow, we have that better chance for kind of more widespread showers and thunderstorms, not to mention that severe weather risk. So we're going to keep that alert day into your Saturday as well. Not to mention we're going to be dealing with some heavy rain. Already some folks across parts of Dane County, as well as parts of Jefferson, Sauk County, Columbia County, and Dodge County, picking up an estimated 2, maybe 3 inches of rain from just really that one thunderstorm that developed in Dane County and moved its way into now what looks to be the Milwaukee area, but even back towards Viroqua, where those storms continue to really sit. Already 1 inch to maybe 2 inches of rain. So there's a lot of moisture in the atmosphere for these storms to use not only this evening, but throughout most of the weekend as well. That's why we have a flood watch for essentially all of our coverage area until Saturday evening. We find a slight risk through the rest of this evening. There is an isolated tornado threat still along that lifting warm front, which we mean by lifting is just moving northwards. And then Saturday, more of that yellow across southern and central Wisconsin for a slight risk along an exiting cold front. That's going to bring us really strong winds and possibly some embedded rotation. We still have that tornado threat for a majority of the News 3 coverage area into your Saturday, especially into the evening hours as well. Strong winds, though, they're going to be our main threats, followed by flooding. We're going to keep an eye out again for some hail as well as that isolated tornado threat. Let's walk through the rest of your Friday evening on Future Track. Again, training, so slowly moving from really west to east, not really moving fast. Training, showers and thunderstorms overnight. We wake up to maybe some showers and thunderstorms on your Saturday morning, so any morning activities might be impacted by these showers and thunderstorms. We dry out into the afternoon, and then we watch as that cold front moves in out of Minnesota. Note the time on Future Track between 5 and 7 o'clock, moving across western parts of Wisconsin into central parts of Wisconsin between, I would say, 8 and 10 o'clock. And then pushing out into Lake Michigan no sooner than 10 o'clock tomorrow evening. And in its wake, anywhere between about 1 inch to maybe 5 inches of rain, which again is why we have that flood watch. The good news is watches our dew points drop from the 70s today and tomorrow into more comfortable feeling dew points, those upper 50s to low 60s by Sunday afternoon. So it's going to be a nice break from the humidity on your Sunday. Showers and thunderstorms throughout your day on Saturday. Stay with News 3 Now. We will keep you updated because again, we are tracking that alert day for your Saturday. A little break from the heat and humidity on Sunday, but then we're back flirting with the 90s by next Tuesday.
All right, Blaze, thank you. And for those looking to cool off in Beloit, the school district is temporarily opening up the Memorial High School pool for open swim. That is a nice pool, too. This as they wait for the Kruger pool to get repaired. Operations will run with existing staff and lifeguards. Regular Kruger pool admission fees will be in effect for these open swim sessions. The high school pool will be open on Saturday from 2 to 6, Sunday from 11 to 6, and Monday 12 to 6. Kruger pool rules will remain in effect as well. Pool guests should park on the north side of the main parking lot at the high school in Beloit. The Kruger pool is expected to reopen on June 25th, weather permitting.
And still to come in sports, why a trio of the most legendary Badgers are in Madison tonight. We'll tell you all about it next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Thank you for 29 quick and painless years. Wow, Fry to the rescue since 1995. And Best of Madison's Best Roofer 4 years in a row. We know roofs, and your roof gets the very best gutter system with Fry. It's engineered to withstand the toughest conditions and outperform year-round. 29 years of excellence and 29% off absolute gutters with any full roofing project. Schedule a free consult now at fryconstruction.com.
You've got this. Your big moment on their big day. The dress? Another one you'll never wear. Gift? Practical. Yeah, you've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with early pay on direct deposits. So when you get invited to your third destination wedding in as many months, we'll be there with you.
When we first met Todd, we thought Jen was kidding.
You've got this with Associated Bank.
Soxbury Healthcare is here to help. To help with your shoulder pain,
your knee injury, that hip that bothers you,
with your foot or ankle pain.
We focus on quality. We focus on results. And take time to listen.
So that your care is the best care for you.
You. You. You.
for you. We're here for you.
Sauk Prairie Healthcare Orthopedics. Listening, healing, caring. It's in our nature.
Right now at Hy-Vee, get Tide laundry detergent for just $9.97 with the digital coupon. That's right, get Tide for just $9.97. Plus, get a 10-cent fuel saver. Digital coupons help you tackle your laundry for less and pack your pantry with more. Just clip to load coupons to your Hy-Vee Perks card. You'll find more than 100 digital coupons every week, like this Tide coupon for $3, making Tide just $9.97. Save with digital coupons when you shop in-store or online at Hy-Vee.
Slow down and savor the moment with Madison Magazine. Learn why doing less does a mind and body good. Then welcome to the dinner party. Local experts set the table with tips for an unforgettable event. Madison Magazine, online and on newsstands now. And the winner is Madison Magazine. Proud to earn 11 Milwaukee Press Club Awards for excellence in Wisconsin journalism. And the top prize for civic journalism in this year's National City and Regional Magazine Awards.
The wait is officially over. Wisconsin Athletics named former Badger volleyball coach Pete Waite as a member of the 2024 Hall of Fame class today. He led Bucky from 1999 through 2012, guiding the Badgers to 9 NCAA tournament appearances. That includes a national runner-up finish in 2000. Pete Waite won 2 Big Ten titles with a 3-time Big Ten Coach of the Year. Kelly Sheffield calling the honor long overdue. Now, Waite set the stage for his successor, Kelly Sheffield, who signed a major contract extension this week, hiking his pay to nearly $600,000 a year, with the chance of making an additional $100,000 if he wins another championship. Sheffield has taken the program to unimagined heights, reaching 4 Final Fours and developing the program's first 2 Olympians that'll compete this summer. And some more Badgers will look to join them in Paris through tonight's Olympic trials. Phoebe Bacon will swim in the 200-meter backstroke, trying to get her 2nd straight Games appearance. Meanwhile, fellow Badger Beta Nelson and Madison native will compete in the 200 IM semis. The Madison native is looking to be a first-time Olympian. The Boston Celtics continue their celebration of their record 18th NBA title today. The players rode on duck boats in the parade, which, like in the Dells, are famous in Boston. Sam Hauser, a Stevens Point native, soaked up the fun. After going undrafted in 2021, he carved out a real role for the NBA champs, scoring 41 points in 5 NBA Finals games. The 17th annual Coaches vs. Cancer Wisconsin Gala is tonight at the Monona Terrace. Bo Ryan is back at the event that has raised more than $11 million for the American Cancer Society in the past 16 years. Ryan will be joined by Wisconsin legends Sam Decker and Frank Kaminsky for a panel discussion that we'll bring you some of later tonight. After being down 3-0 in the Stanley Cup final, the Edmonton Oilers will look to force a Game 7 tonight in Edmonton. The Florida Panthers are reeling right now and need to win one of their next 2 to avoid becoming the 2nd team in NHL history to lose a Stanley Cup final after leading 3-0. And how about this? The Madison Mallards are red hot right now, riding a 9-game win streak. They've scored a whopping 90 runs during that stretch. At 17-5, they have the 2nd best record in the Northwoods League and don't look like they're going to be stopping anytime soon. The rain has kind of affected them, though, in weird ways. It feels like every time they play, it rains.
Guys. We're blaming you for that.
Not your fault.
Blame it on Alex. He's not here this evening. No, he's enjoying some time with his grandma, who just celebrated, I think, her 101 birthday. So incredible. I'll take the blame, I guess, for the rain today and into your Saturday as well. Again, we are tracking alert day conditions, severe weather, especially into the late afternoon. We'll, of course, keep you updated.
And thanks for joining us. Have a great evening. We'll be back here tonight for News 3 Now at 10.